All right, so in this video, we're going to be doing exercise 10.5, which looks kind of like a little bit of a bean going on here. So when we do this one, I think the easiest way to do this is starting off with this point being our origin, or 0, 0, because then we can base the rest of our circles off of the absolute coordinates that it gives us. We're also going to be doing some tangent, radius circles. There are 2 of them. And some other circles and some trimming with this one. Also some lines going from quadrants to quadrants. So, start off with a circle. The center point's going to be 0, 0 in this case. So I move this to the middle of my screen. I'm panning it. And then it tells me the radius is 0.5. Okay, let me zoom in. I'm then going to do another circle. And this time my circle is going to be 1 unit over to the right. So my center point would be 1, 0. And then my radius is going to be 0.5 again. Okay? And then I can connect a line from quadrant point to quadrant point, or top to top and bottom to bottom. So line. Okay, you can see my quadrant snap is on. If it wasn't, I would go to snaps, OSnap, and turn on quadrants. So line to line here, and line to line down here, or quadrant to quadrant. Okay, I can now go ahead and I'm going to trim this, TRIM, and I'll trim away this center section here. So I'm left with this rounded rectangle, which you could have drawn it as a rectangle too. It's just the dimensions work, so it's a little bit easier this way. So then I'm going to move over and I'm going to draw this circle here. So it tells me it's 3 over in the X from the origin, and 1.25 up in the Y. So circle again. Center point is 3, 1.25. Okay, zoom out a little bit. And it tells me the diameter is 1.25, or I could figure out the radius, but I'm going to go ahead and hit D for diameter and type in 1.25. So now what we can do to make our life a little bit easier is we're going to offset. Okay, I just find offset to be a little bit easier for some things, maybe a little bit more difficult for others, but in this case I think it's easy for one, and the other will just draw another circle. So I'm going to type in offset, and I can see this is 0.5 and this is 1. So that means it's 0.5 larger. So my offset will be 0.5. Click on this shape here, and I can offset the pieces that I need. Okay, so I just need really these 2 here. So I offsetted the curve out and the line up, because then this is going to curve in and this is going to curve up. Now this next part, it's not really a friendly dimension here. It tells me the diameter is 1.25, but if I never figured out the radius, I don't know the difference between the radius here and the radius there. So instead we're just going to draw another circle. And the circles are going to share the same center point. Now if that center point snap didn't come up, you have to turn it on your OSnap. So now I click center point, come out, 1.25, as it says right here. Okay, almost done. Home stretch already. So now I'm going to do a circle, and I want it to be tangent to this line, and I want it to have a radius of 1. So I'm going to tell it I want to do a TTR. Okay, I want it to be tangent here and tangent here, and I want it to have a radius of 1. And just like that, it draws it for me. Once again, I'm going to do another circle. Okay, another TTR. I want it to be tangent to here, and I want it to be tangent to here, and I want the radius to be 5. Okay, so you can see it drew some really crazy looking stuff, but I can fix that by trim, press enter, trim away this circle here, trim away this circle here, and I think there's a little bit of a nub over here on that line on top. Okay, and then I have to trim, of course, this part of the shape away as well. So I'm left with a kind of strange looking kidney bean, or maybe a cam lever. I don't know what this is, but there is that drawing. Okay, quick and easy one. It looks more difficult than it is, but a lot of these, the challenge is figuring out how you're going to do it. Okay, kind of planning your route. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to quickly show you how to save. Okay, I'm going to give it the name as always. They call it 105 for this one, and then I'm going to also plot it, print a PDF, window, press plot, okay, and save it. Okay, and that's all we got. The video is complete. Let me know if you have any questions.